If you're raising money for Paltown or donating to Paltown, you probably want to know, where does my money go? Paltown's mission is to create disease-specific communities where patients and caregivers can find support, information, and empowerment. Colontown is our first community, now home to almost 5,000 colorectal cancer patients and caregivers. So we thought we'd take you on a journey into Colontown and beyond Colontown, so you can see how the work we do, made possible by your help, makes such a difference. Meet Dana. Dana just got diagnosed with colon cancer and is freaked out, bombarded with medical mumbo-jumbo, and feeling very alone. Dana starts frantically looking for help, answers, someone who gets it, and finds Colontown. After filling out the onboarding form, Dana is connected to Diane, Colontown's deputy mayor for patients. Dana is in good hands. Diane spends many hours every week greeting new members, learning their cancer stories, and figuring out how many of Colontown's more than 100 neighborhoods would be a fit. Within a couple of days, Dana is welcomed by the hosts and members of neighborhoods full of people who know exactly what Dana is going through. Pretty soon, Dana notices that lots of people in Colontown talk about MSS, MSI-High, tumor testing, all kinds of scientific stuff that Dana really hasn't thought too much about. It's time for Dana to meet Manju, another one of our deputy mayors, who has created the CRC 101 group to help folks get up to speed on their cancer. After a few weeks in Colontown, Dana has lots of questions for the care team and is beginning to wonder if there are more options for treatment. Luckily, Deputy Mayor Steve has just gotten back from a medical research conference and has some very interesting new data to share. Steve manages all of Colontown's clinical trials groups. There are a lot of experienced people in these neighborhoods, like Maya, who helps Dana find a current trial that might be a fit. Maya has spent years guiding Colontownies through the clinical trials maze. Dana has some new options. Dana has been in Colontown 6 months. Gone is the lonely, overwhelmed, newly diagnosed person who knocked on our front door. Dana has a plan, a backup plan, and most importantly, Dana has people. Lots and lots of people. Dana knows now that this didn't happen by accident. From that first meeting with Diane and every day thereafter, deputy mayors and neighborhood hosts and peer educators and clinical trials guides have stepped up and brought Dana out of the fog and into the light. Now, Dana wants to give back. Dana signs up for Paltown's next Empowering Patient Leaders Workshop. It's an all-expenses-paid weekend of learning run by the deputy mayors and hosts that covers everything from how Colontown works to how to manage a neighborhood to how to navigate the clinical trials world. At the workshop, Dana meets the rest of our deputy mayors, all patients and caregivers who've stepped up to run the many neighborhoods of Colontown and the programs that educate and connect its members. At the end of the weekend, Dana has 20 new friends, an awesome medal, and a new gig as neighborhood host for one of Colontown's newest groups. Now Dana is welcoming that freaked out, overwhelmed, lonely newbie. It's an amazing journey, and one made possible through your help. Everything Dana experienced, from joining Colontown, to learning more about the cancer, to researching clinical trials options, to earning that Empowered Patient Leader Medal, and stepping up to help others, all of that is supported by the programs and resources of Paltown, which in turn is supported by you. So that's where the money goes. We think it's worth it, don't you?